All right, this is the underneath of the 85, 1985 928 that just brought back from Austin, Texas. It's been under the care and some repairs I paid to have on it. Mark Robinson. And some folks wanted, I had a turbo put on it by Mark, is one of the things I had him do. And some folks wanted to see pictures, so I got it up on got it off the trailer last night. First time I've ever driven it. It's been running rich. If you let it get hot, it will not start again until it cools down. It starts to run in rough. It's like it's running less than a cylinder. Had new plugs, new wires. Basically had paid Mark to do a top end refresh on it too. He put a new O2 sensor on it. It's got a new temp 2. Vacuum is good, fuel is good. I'll show you that up top in a minute, but I was trying to get photos of the turbo. Some folks wanted that. There's coming down from the MAF. Up top comes down here, and here's the two exhausts, driver side, and then passenger side exhaust. So let's go through this first, and we'll start on something else. Okay, so you see the turbo coming there, and you see what I'll go over that now. I thought it had a antifreeze leak. It smelled like antifreeze last night, but I think it's ATF. It looks like, because I see it dripping off this boot right here. It looks like the power steering rack, and that's just from about an hour of sitting here. So under pressure, it'll push it all out. There's very little left in the power steering reservoir up top. So I think I'm going to have to either redo that side, or I might as well just do the power steering rack and get a rebuilt one. Noticed quite a bit of rust right there. I'm going to have to deal with that. Mark did the PPI and he said it needed some brakes, fuel lines, stuff. I had him do all that stuff. I guess I can put some sand the surface rust off and maybe clean it up a little bit with some navel jelly and whatnot. But let's continue down for this turbo. But it looks like I got a power steering rack leak. Let me move down here, and I'll try to keep you the light on this thing. So here's a turbo. Yeah, my fat ass. Okay, so let's go right here. Man, slide around. Excuse my ramblings. Gonna lay off the bacon. Here we go. Alright, so here's a shot of the turbo as it comes down, and along with the exhaust, the piping. I'll go over this side too. There's a vacuum line and coming down, and then come down towards the end here, and here you get into the turbo and all the piping for that. Try to get you a shot of everything if I can. There's some exhaust and the pump turbo as it comes out of there. As I go back. Try to keep everything. And then there's their filter can in up in there. And there's exhaust. Okay, so that's the turbo. It was installed. Unfortunately, we've got a problem with it running too rich. Not sure why they wouldn't resolved the 4 years it's been in Texas, but it's a story you'll hear about in the post. I would have thought that would have been covered under the top end refresh and everything else. I mean, I think there were good intentions, but you know what they say, the road to hell is paved with those. At the end of the day, I don't have a working car that I can drive. Won't say the power steering is not something that happened on the trip. We loaded it fine, came off just fine. Nothing was close to where that leak is. It could just be just one of those coincidences. It was time for it to go. I didn't see any fluid on the ground in Texas, so apparently it's just something that happened for that one. So I'll have to deal with that one. But I think the rough running and whatnot would be resolved for the turbo and top end, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna have to go through. Hopefully you guys can help me through that, because I am that's gonna be hell if I ever have to do that work. Oh Lord. Yeah, I just have to remove all the stuff. Okay, it's just piping. So anyhow, that's the turbo. She's supposed to put out about, I wouldn't do this, but I mean the engine would have to be going through, I imagine, and make sure it's okay. But it's about 450, and supposedly it's got chipset in it from John Speaks. It's part of the deal. I think I got a leak right there, or something leaking. It's related to the turbo, so ask Mark about that one, but not sure why that's leaking. It's probably going to be a nightmare. So anyhow, that's it. I'm going to go up top, show you the intake next.